In this presentation, we will be reviewing the basics on how to use a Spot Vision Screener as a Friends for Sight screening volunteer. The Spot Vision Screener is a camera-like instrument that can make a general assessment of a person's vision. It is a useful tool for conducting vision screenings on young children. Each Spot screener comes inside a foam case. A charging cord can be found inside the front pocket. The Spot is charged by plugging the cord into the base of the machine and the other end of the cord into an outlet. As the Spot is charging, a green light will blink on the bottom of the machine. When the device is fully charged, the green light will shine continuously. When holding the Spot screener, place the safety strap around your wrist. While conducting a screening, hold the device securely with both hands. If you are not actively using the Spot screener, please place the device back in the case. To turn on the Spot screener, press the small round button on the base of the machine. A series of screens will appear as the device turns on. The device is ready to use when the young girl's face appears alongside a series of age range buttons on the right. To use the Spot screener, stand approximately 3 feet away from the screening subject and point the device toward their eyes. Select the appropriate age range for the individual you are screening from the options on the home screen, and the device will initiate the screening. After the age is selected, the screen will begin flashing while displaying what the lens sees. Move the lens as needed to make sure the subject's eyes are in view. When the Spot screener detects the eyes of the person being screened, it may prompt you to make slight adjustments until the device is in the correct position. Follow the prompts on the screen, moving slowly closer or further away from the subject. When you see a spinning wheel, that means the capture process is underway. Next, we will show you this process in real time. After a few moments, the results screen will appear with their specific measurements. Each subject's measurements will be different and will determine whether or not a full eye exam is recommended. If measurements are within an acceptable range, a blue ribbon will appear with the message screening complete all measurements in range. This result means the subject has passed the screening and should be recorded as a pass. If measurements are not within an acceptable range for their age, a black ribbon with red lettering will appear that reads complete eye exam recommended. This result should be recorded as a fail. A rescreen is not necessary with the Spot screener. Friends for Sight volunteers will be using the Spot screener for basic screenings and are not clinically trained to interpret the results. Volunteers should record the complete eye exam recommended result simply as a fail. Do not record or share the specific measurements or conditions listed within the results. At the end of a screening event, return to the home screen and select History from the options listed at the bottom of the screen. A list of recent screening results will appear. At the bottom of the screen, select Clear All. When the next screen asks you to confirm your desire to delete all historical records, select Delete. There may be a delay of a few seconds while the records are deleted. Select Home to return to the Home menu. When you are done with the screening, press and hold the small round button at the base of the Spot. A screen will appear saying Power Off. Select Confirm, and the device will power down. While the Spot screener is easy to use, some circumstances make it difficult to get an accurate screening result. We'll go through some of these circumstances and things you can do as a vision screener to get an accurate result. The Spot screener works best in spaces that are dimly lit. If you are in a space with too much light, ask to turn off some of the lights. If it's not possible to adjust the lighting, try to set up in the part of the room with the least light and with the subject facing away from the light source. You can also ask the subject to step into a hallway for the screening. When screening children, if you need to temporarily leave the main room, make sure you are always in line of sight of another adult. If a subject is wearing glasses, you can use the Spot screener to determine whether or not their prescription is up to date. The lenses of their glasses will frequently reflect light sources in the room, which may make it difficult for the Spot to complete the screening. Making slight adjustments to the position of the subject can minimize the glare coming from their lenses and allow the screening to be successfully completed. If the subject has glasses, make sure to note that glasses were worn during the screening, or that the subject has glasses, but they didn't have them for the screening. This context will help the teacher or administrator determine whether or not a referral for a full exam is necessary. If the spot screener freezes or the touchscreen no longer responds, you can reset the machine by holding the power button at the base of the machine for several seconds. This should automatically force the machine to reset and restart. If you have any other questions about using the Spot Vision Screener, reach out to a Friends for Sight staff member for help. Thank you for your willingness to help Friends for Sight with our mission to save sight and change lives.